What's going on, guys? It's your boy High Life Chronicles, and today I got a banger video for y'all. I hope y'all enjoy this amazing video, and make sure to stay tuned for future videos, alright? Turn on that notification shit. Anyway, I gotta apologize for the long wait for this video. You see, originally I was gonna make the long-awaited Acid Part 1 story here, but on Friday I was going to release that, but something else happened here. So basically I did Zane's on Friday, and that's why I wasn't able to record a video. And on Saturday I drank an insane amount. So that's why I wasn't able to record on Saturday. So here we are on Christmas Eve recording this shit. Anyway, so this story is going to have two parts, not because I did Zans on both nights. Actually, part 2 will have nothing to do with Zans. It's just because all the stuff that transpired on this night also kind of like had a cause and effect on the next night, that being Saturday, right? So there will be two parts to this. Part 2 will probably come around later this week, because I do have another video coming out tomorrow that I pre-recorded a long time ago, but I did do it, so it's there. It's a tier list video. That's all I'll say. But make sure to stay tuned for that. That's gonna come out tomorrow. Anyway, so let's just start this video, man. I ain't got nothing left to say in this intro. I know I'd be having these long intros. Anyway, so some background on this is I've always wanted to do them, right? Always wanted to do Zans for a long time, just because they've been very hyped up among my friend group. They've all been like, "Oh, don't do it, it's too addictive," but oh my gosh, it's so good. I was like, dude, I want to try it. Like, this is High Life Chronicles. Like, who do you think I am, bro? You think I care? So I've been trying to do Zans for months now, and finally, I did them. Okay, now I got them from my buddy. We're gonna use his real name because he honestly doesn't give a fuck. EJ. Okay, EJ. He gave me the two Zans, 1 milligram each, because I had stole him a bottle of Pink Whitney a month prior, and he owed me. Right, this was part of the deal. Okay, so he finally put it on his end of the deal, and I had my Zans. Um, so that's where I got them from. And okay, so this video is very special because this video is from senior year, obviously being from literally like a couple days ago. But if you guys have been watching my channel, you have noticed that every single story time I've done has been from sophomore year at this point, just because I'm trying to just clean out and get rid of all the old first time experiences in sophomore year that I did. They were all kind of boring videos, so I'm kind of just pumping them out. I have some insane stories to tell you guys in the future, some insane stories, and this is one of them. I couldn't wait to tell this one. I have to do this today. I would wait to record it, but I have to do this video. I'm sorry. This was insane. Anyway, so I wasn't only with EJ on this day. I was also with another guy. We're going to call him Leo, because that was the name of his lizard. Now you might be asking, what do you mean the name of his lizard? Like the lizard at his house? No, the lizard he brought along to the hangout. He brought 2 lizards along, and I'll explain why he had these lizards in a second. Anyway, EJ hits up my phone. I was at school. I had just got off school. Pretty sure he was skipping class, so he wasn't there. He pulls up and he's like, "Hey, you at school? You trying to get swooped?" I was like, "Yes, sir." And EJ pulls up with Leo and some girl that we dropped off like 5 minutes later because she had work. So it was just the 3 of us, and then we pull up to EJ's crib. But here's where this gets very interesting. Sorry about the background noise. I hate this house. Anyway, so this is where this video gets very interesting. Leo wasn't just a normal guy. He was a runaway. Now, if you don't know what that means, it means that he ran away from his parents' house and he hasn't been there for multiple weeks. So the cops were on to this kid. It was dangerous for us to even be hanging around this kid. Actually, reminds me of sorry, this is a little side quest story, but I literally had to like sit on a police car bumper today because we were hanging around with this kid again today, and the cops saw him and they recognized him and they made us all sit down to ID us. Now, obviously, I got let go because I wasn't him, but it was still very scary. Yeah, I don't know if I might hang out with this kid anymore, bro. It's honestly a risk. But now he's detained and in jail. So, don't think I'll be hanging around with him anytime soon. Anyway, we pull up to EJ's crib and one of the cops like calls EJ's dad and asks him not to have his full name at this house, right? Now, EJ's dad already knew who this kid was, so guess what he does? He calls the cops. So we have to narrowly escape EJ's house, and that is what we did. We narrowly escaped and ran to the nearest King Supers. We hid inside the King Supers for a little bit, and then we went to Starbucks next door just to chill, Remember, I haven't taken my Zans yet, so I was like, damn, bro, this is really stressful. I'ma pop my Zan. So that's exactly what I did. And Leo asked me for the other one, and at first I was very, hesitant. But then I realized that this dude's gonna be sleeping outside, so yeah, he needed one, bro. I gave him it because he needed it. Okay. EJ didn't because he used to be all up in that and it was very bad. I'm pretty sure he was addicted. Anyway, 30 minutes pass and I start to feel it. All right, I'm sitting there. I'm like, you know. I was sitting there. I was just very relaxed and very chill. I was just sitting there. I was just like, this is it. But this video will not be about the effects because I didn't really take that much, right? This will be more about the crazy stuff that happened, okay? An hour after we took it, we went back into King's because, honestly, I was extremely hungry. If you've done Zans, you know, all right? I was extremely hungry. But for some reason, instead of getting food, our barred little asses decided to throw tomatoes around the store. So then, guess what? We got the cops called on us again, and we literally saw them pull up, and they were literally like after us. They were literally looking for us, and like trying to find us. So me and EJ dashed, while Leo Ubered. I did not see Leo the rest of the night for this, so it was just me and EJ now. Now back at EJ's crib, we waited for another ride because we asked and like someone else with a whip to come scoop us, right? So we waited for this guy to come pick us up so we could hang out with a bunch of other people from my school that I know at the park, right? So he picked us up, and there was two other people in the car. People I obviously knew, Their names don't matter, except one of them. I might give him a name, but we'll get to that. So we got to the park, and immediately this dude. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna give him a name right here. We're gonna call him Caleb. He just starts trying to run bodies with me. Okay, now he always tries to like kind of try to fight me, but I always win because I'm taller, bigger, and faster than him. But you gotta realize, bro, I was not in the right state of mind. So me being a little bard, I obviously lost. Right? Pretty embarrassing. Anyway. Meanwhile, EJ, just on the side while all this was happening, was just hooking up with some random bitch at the park. And I was like, what the fuck? I literally walk up to EJ and he was just with a girl. And I was like, what the fuck? Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Fair, After that, this girl, that I'm talking to right now, actually, matter of fact, she's been texting me during this video, calls me asking me to hang. So I was like, yeah, it's time for me to go. It had been a few hours at this point. I was honestly done. So I decided to go home, right? I made sure, don't worry, I made sure and I checked on EJ to see if he was good. He wasn't. He was blackout drunk. But he had a ride home. So I entrusted him with the other people there that knew him, and I left. Now, me and this girl ended up not hanging actually because her work kept her there for multiple hours after that. It was like 12 o'clock. I was like, nah, I'm going to sleep. Sorry. um, but that's it for part one, okay? Next is going to be part two. Now, part two is not going to have anything to do with Xans, but a little sneak peek for part two. I went to the girl that EJ was hooking up with's house, stayed the night there, got extremely drunk with EJ. We hosted a whole party there. There was like I don't even know, like 10 motherfuckers there, bro. We had a whole little function going on, bro. That's gonna be for part two. It's gonna be a lot more interesting than this one. Okay, so stay tuned. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a comment and like this video. Oh my god, that's her texting me right now. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that was her. Anyway, grab your joint, your blunt, your bowl, your cart, your bong, whatever you got in your hand. Take a hit of that. I'll see y'all next video. Peace out, gang. I'ma go eat my noodles now.